Look up the Batcave if you had the time to waste.
I might do it tomorrow.
Also going off of Batman, Affleck wanted to write his own solo Batman movie. So this was reported.
Does he know anything about Batman?
Apparently he's a big fan of Batman.
Mm-hmm.
How about I always hear that, but I kind of feel like they say that just to say it.
Just to cover it up so fanboys are like, well, he's a fan of Batman. Tell me where Contagion picks up.
How about the
Go lift a weight.
how about the petition to keep Zack Snyder off of Justice League?
That's probably a good idea.
I would get behind that.
You can't stop. The Snyder train's going, and nobody's derailing it.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's a really easy thing. Sorry, we found a different director.
No, see, Warner Brothers isn't that smart. Right now, they're like, Zack Snyder made this movie. Even if it's got bad press, we've still made $500 million right now. So, as we see it, we've got our director. Even if he's going to get studio burnout, which always happens, look at Raimi. He did Spider-Man 1, 2, and then 3 came around, and they're just like, we want all this stuff in here, and he's like, fuck it, I don't care anymore, I'm exhausted.
But where do you burn out from this movie? Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I seriously, because of all the plot holes, I won't get into what the plot holes are.
There are tons.
There are tons.
I'm not going to deny that.
And I got the feel, it is very, very obvious that they tried to cram as many DC characters as they could in there.
Right.
As in a rush attempt to try to catch up to what Marvel's doing.
And I really feel like at the end they blew their load early on something they should have saved.
Doomsday.
Way later.
Yeah, Doomsday is an epic villain.
Well, not even Doomsday. What comes out of that?
But they destroyed Doomsday.
Yeah. He showed up looking like Abomination from the Incredible Hulk.
And he's just like...
I really don't understand why they chose that design for him at all.
But even if you're not a comic book fan and you have no idea who Doomsday is, you're sitting there going, what the fuck's this orc thing? Where did it come from? And why is it just running around?
It's made of General Zod and Jello and an egg.
And you're sitting there going, like, what is Lex Luthor's, like...
By the way, that's another thing I fucking can't... Jesse Eisenberg was a bad choice.
Well, yeah, and you're sitting there going the whole time,
He's like
you're going...
4 or 5.
He has moments... I'll give, like, he is a horrible choice, but there was moments, like, when he's acting like Lex really would have acted like. When he's, like, mad, and you see him, he's mad because, like, he knows he's a genius, but, like, he's stumbling over the stupidest shit when he's trying to talk to somebody.
I get that.
And, like, somebody doesn't understand, like, his vision of what's going on, and he gets mad about it. I'm like, that's cool. That's only 2%
of Lex Luthor.
Of what you're doing.
First
And
of all,
everything else is just
he needs
shit.
to be as tall as fucking Superman.
Yeah, well...
There's no reason.
He is. I mean, he is in the comic books.
Yeah, and every other iteration of him, they're the same height. Then you get up to it, and now Superman's just like, hey, Lex.
Yeah, it's...
Eisenberg's just like...
There's no...
I'm gonna go create something.
Like, seriously, Zack Snyder should really go work for...
It's like goddamn Willow walking around on stage.
Peck. But Zack Snyder should really go work for the WWE. He's doing it. He should really write for them because there's no dimension to, like, there's no explanation to why Lex Luthor's doing what he's doing. Yeah, I know he goes on like 1 or 2 spiels where he's like, men versus gods. But there's nothing.
Yeah, but they don't touch on any of the parts where, like, Luthor legitimately fucking hates Superman. Because Superman's what Luthor wishes he could be.
Right.
But he'll never be able to be that.
But they never do that. They give him no motivation. Like, you're just like, why is the guy from the Facebook movie acting like a horse's name?
Yeah. It's just like, there's this... God damn it, I really...
Here's the problem with the...
Go fucking see it! I want to argue.
Here's the problem with the movie. If you're a comic book fan, you're going to hate it.
You're going to hate it.
Yeah. If you're not a comic book fan, you're going to hate it. You're going to be confused and hate it.
Now, I am a comic book fan, and I slightly enjoyed it just because there were points where I was like, I'm entertained by this. I know it's wrong, but I'm still entertained.
I know the feeling.
Like, and I got in an argument with somebody at work today, and this isn't ruining anything for you, but they're like, why in the hell can you see Gotham from across the bay from Metropolis? I'm like, because
that's a problem I had as well.
But they're creating their own universe. They're creating their own fucking thing. That's why they're doing it.
I get that. But no. They're nowhere near each other.
That's like
See, that for some reason didn't bother me as much. Because I was just like, they have to do something, because they can't have it, like, fucking where it geographically would be.
Is St. Paul, Minneapolis now?
Yeah, is it like Buffalo and Toronto? Like, you can see
Well, no, I made the joke. I was like, because they're like looking, and like, you know, Metropolis is New York, and you know, Gotham is also supposed to be.
It's supposed to be New York, but they actually. It's
But, like, the way
actually
that-
based on Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The architecture, but its location is.
to me, like when I saw it, like I watched it, I went with Matt Hale, and when that part came up, I leaned over. I'm like, so is Gotham Jersey? like, because the shot, the way it looks, I'm like, yeah, geographically speaking, New Jersey kind of clips off, and you can see it across, you know, the bays or whatever. Like, so Batman's literally just like standing there, like waiting. He's like, well, any minute now, we're gonna fight.
Look,
Can you see Blackgate then?
Yes, it was there.
I'll be honest with you.
No, it wasn't there.
I'll be honest with you. I went into the movie thinking that Ben Affleck was going to be horrendous. I don't think he was horrendous as Batman.
No, he did fine.
He was definitely better than George Clooney.
See, everyone is better than. Don't fucking bring up George
He was better than
Clooney
Kilmer.
as Batman.
No, see, I think-
like he was a legitimate Batman. He wasn't even good Bruce Wayne.
I think it goes Keaton and Bale, and then like Kilmer and Affleck. They're like the same.
Neck and neck.
Yeah.
Okay. I can go with that.
But it opened up the way it opened up with Batman, and I'm trying not to spoil it. It's a scene from the end of the first Superman,
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel. All right.
oh, you're.
With Batman and stuff, and I was like, all right, yeah, I can get this. This is showing me why
You're
Batman.
talking about the scene where he's in the rubble of the city.
He's holding the kid, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, we'll find your mom. Where's your mom? And she points up, and there's nothing left of Wayne Tower. That doesn't really spoil much. But I'm like, all right.
I mean, that's what happened.
Yeah.
If you see Man of
Yeah, I
Steel.
mean, like you're not gonna go in there like, damn it, I wish I didn't know this.
Yeah.
But like the first 5 minutes, I'm like, yeah, I can. This makes sense to me. I like where they're going with this. I know why Batman is pissed. Now, when Batman starts killing people, I've got a problem with it because Batman doesn't kill people.
Did you read Frank Miller's work?
He's not. Yeah, I've read, but he doesn't normally kill people. And if you read Frank Miller's work, you're not going to like this. Believe me, because
The main argument I came up with it is that you have a Batman that now kills, all right, and he's angry because there's an alien that came to the planet that killed people. So you're going like, don't kill people. I get to kill people. I gotta kill you now because you're killing innocents.
Yeah.
No, but he doesn't think that he's.
No, he thinks, yeah, I get it. What he's doing is justice, and what Superman's doing is just collateral damage killing.
Yeah.
And I can get it at that point, but like there's a plot hole there because it's like you're trying to justify justice by murdering to make up murder.
You just reminded me of this picture I saw where it's like Goku and he's like, make sure to take the bad guy to a mountainous area deserted of anybody miles and miles away.
Which was another thing that made me laugh. Sorry, go
And
continue.
then Superman is like, kills a guy because he's about to kill 4 people after he's destroyed countless
Right.
buildings and cities.
So this
Probably
is the funny,
thousands of dollars.
bringing that up, since everybody made, like, Man of Steel, everybody made that, like, how many people did it kill saving the planet? In this one, it's, like, referenced 4 times, like a fight goes somewhere, and they're like, oh, there's absolutely no civilians there at all right now. Completely deserted. That happens 4 fucking times. They're just like, take them there. There's nobody there right now. It's like somebody pops in, they're like, completely false civilians, sir. Oh, good, there's no casualties. It's like, how? Where is everybody?
On vacation.
but yeah, when you guys see it, tell me if it doesn't
Elvis.
feel like they're rushing it.
Well, they're definitely rushing.
Well,
Yeah,
Russian.
I kind of knew they were.
And this
gonna
is
do
my
that.
argument with it. And, DC, if you're listening, probably not. What my argument is, by the time, if you would take your time to build up your movies properly like Marvel did, by the time you reach a Justice League, Marvel's going to be done with Infinity War. So who's that leave? You. You're now in the spotlight for your big movie.
We're talking about the same people who thought it would be a good idea to reboot Point Break.
Well, yeah,
So I'm
I
just
know.
Which I saw, and I literally was like, my dog was scared because I was like, like slamming that.
That fucker went in the theater and it left like the exact
Oh
same
my
day.
god, it is like fucking. Did you ever see like those memes from that guy David Avocado Wolf on the internet?
No.
Look him up. He's got like 4 million followers. There's a whole bunch of like, hippie jargon like eat chocolate because it comes from the sun.
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
the guy that kind of looks like the Aliens guy, but with curly long hair.
Yeah,
okay.
Avocado Wolf. It is literally, imagine a movie where David Avocado Wolf is going around robbing banks. So he's like, hey man, the earth needs me to rob this bank, man. And this guy's like, I feel you, man. Dalai Lama, man, we gotta fucking stop cutting down trees, man, and stop harpooning whales. And he's like, yeah, man, the only way to do this is rob this bank.
So it's like a Cheech and Chong movie, just less Mexicans and more hippies.
Imagine a Cheech and Chong movie where the villain has a French accent, so he's like, yes, man, we must, however fucking French people talk. I don't know. So, and he's a
hard
hippie.
sometimes.
He's a hippie Frenchman who is like David Avocado Wolf. FBI guy comes, and it's just none of the charisma the original
There's
had.
just nothing there.
There's just nothing. There's just.
All right, well.